Hey guys, Zach and Alyssa and their family are officially moved to town. I helped them move, so I did the snowmobile trail 3 days in a row. First day I took them out. Second day, Zach brought me to the trailhead and I came home. And the third day, I had to pick up a trampoline that some friends gave us. I brought it to the trailhead when Zach dropped me off, but the trail was too rotten and too soft on that second day that I came home to go back and fetch it. So I got up early the next morning, went out to the trailhead and picked it up. And my goodness, the trail was deteriorating fast. There were several creeks that we have to cross, and the water was already starting to run. There's a bunch of meadows, and they're swampy in the summer. And so when things start to thaw, they start to get really soupy. It was a pretty sketchy trip back. And one spot I had to cross, there was flowing water about a foot or more deep. At those times, they say, when in doubt, throttle out. Just pin the throttle and you don't stop momentum. You make sure you get through. So that's what I had to do. That was the last day I did the trail. It was deteriorating every hour, like it was going fast. But I was able to get all of our supplies in, and I got that trampoline in for Emma, and she is going to be so excited about it when we get it set up for her. Good morning, Peanut. How you doing this morning? You got your headphones on? Yep, those are because you're going to be riding with Daddy. Emma's all set this morning. Bonnie is almost ready. It's about 6:50 a.m. and you can kind of see the sun popped over the mountains there at about 6:30 this morning. And it's not setting until way after 9 p.m. So we've got a lot of sunlight right now. I think it's somewhere around 14 to 15 hours of sunlight, and there's actually like 15 plus hours of daylight. So it happens rapidly up here. It is April 22nd, and Zach and Alyssa are moved to town already. Zach and I didn't film much of that. I'd say we're terrible vloggers because we never capture like the real exciting, real extreme moments. But it was a busy, hectic day. We had a lot to do, make sure things get done properly. I don't know if we revealed it yet, but the fifth wheel that Bonnie and I bought last summer, that's what Zach and Alyssa are going to be staying in this summer, parked at a friend's house. So we got that all set up for them, and they're getting that squared away. We only have a few mornings left that are going to be nice, cold, and crisp. So Bonnie and I are taking advantage of that, and we're going to go get some firewood. And I specifically need some poles, some longer log poles for a project. So, good morning, babe.
Good morning.
You ready to go?
Yeah.
All right, we've got our machines all set up with our trailers, and I even got Bonnie pulling a small trailer.
I can ride in the sled.
You're going to ride in the sled?
Yeah.
Okay, let's go get loaded up.
Me and Emma and Mama are riding in the sled.
Sounds good. All right, we're going to get loaded up and get going because what happens is once the sun gets a little bit higher in the sky, by like 8 a.m., 9 a.m., the snow starts getting soft. By 10 a.m., man, we better be home with our load of firewood. Otherwise, we won't be able to pull it home. The snow just gets too rotten. So I'm going to put the camera away and get going.
Come on now. Got the whole gang today. There's Howie. Looking for sticks. What you eating? Fruit snack? What happened? Did you lose a fruit snack? Do you want to walk up and see what Dad's doing?
How's Dad doing, Em?
Huh.
Is he getting stuff tied down?
We got this little piece too. All firewood counts. Are you all ready, Peanut?
Yeah.
You riding with me?
Yeah.
Okay, sounds good. Do we have a good load?
Yeah.
Part the load went pretty good. And it is, let me check the time, 8:38. We need to get home. It's starting to get soft. I was sinking like crazy, so I do still need to get a couple more poles, but I'll cut those up and then possibly come back for them. They're a light load.
It's cold.
You were cold?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Bye, everyone.
All right, I got these poles cut up while Bonnie and Emma were with me. Bonnie doesn't want me to run the chainsaw when I'm by myself. I can appreciate that caution and that love for me. So I ran home, unloaded everything, the firewood that we got this morning, and now I'm gonna load these poles and head back home. Let's get it. All right, I think we're good to go. You should see my tripod here. Let me show you. All right, I'm gonna step this off, see how long these are. Let's see, the longest one here, 5, 10, 15, 20, close to 20 feet long. It's a pretty good load. I'll just take it slow and we'll get on home. I'll tell you what these poles are for later. All right, guys, I got my poles home and unloaded. All 4 of them here. And for those of you who doubted me on stepping this off and call it 20 feet, let's give it a check. Now I'm measuring the longest one here. 20 foot 6 inches. I'm gonna hold the tape here so you can see it. Come on. Oh well, I'll zoom in on it. See that? 20 foot 6 inches is what that pole was. My dad taught me that trick. It's not really that fancy of a trick, but you figure out how big your stride is, and 1 step of mine is about 2.5 feet. 2 steps is 5 foot. So every 2 steps, I just count my 5s, 5, 10, 15, 20, and so on. And I've been able to step off so many things and get a pretty accurate reading on it. It's a pretty cool trick. So for those of you who doubted me, I was spot on. And for those of you who believed in me, point for you. So we got that wood home this morning. I took a small break because Bonnie made me breakfast. Mwah! It was so wonderful. And now I'm gonna tackle this project before it gets any softer. It's still before noon, so I'm gonna try to get this, and I'm standing on the snow, if you can see. I'm not sinking yet. We are still on about 3 feet of snow right here. And I'm gonna take care of this ugly, ugly tree. It's dead. It snapped off in the last windstorm. And you can see where I'm at. Lodge and the cabin are right back there. Let's get this thing taken care of, get it cut up into firewood, and then I'm going to torch the branches. All right, let's do it. All right, we got that cleaned up. Let's torch this sucker. All right, I think I'm gonna call that good for today. I was up early. I feel like taking a nap. I might just do that. I've got a lot more projects ahead of me this spring. A few of them that I want to get done while the snow is kind of crappy. And then once all the snow melts and we can walk on dry ground, then I can start tackling all the other ones. So Bonnie and I are gonna be planting a nice garden this year. I'm gonna be digging a well. We're gonna be setting up a trampoline for our daughter. Lots of things going this spring and into the summer. We'll call that good, guys.
Bramante Brothers.
What are you playing, Em?
I'm playing jumping rope.
Weren't you playing tug of war?
I was, but I'm done. I'm playing jumping rope.
Nice.
Hey, you this one.